Welcome to Dragon Horde Gaming, and today I'll be opening another Ravnica Allegiance booster box. Alright, we all know what we really want out of this. And I'm going to be looking for petitioners as the common, and a few of the uncommons. Definitely our mythic we want to hit today is Hydrocrasis, so hopefully we get there. Alright, on to pack number 1. Enrage Ceratok, Skatewing Spy, Gatebreaker Ram, and our rare is Ethereal Absolution. Cost 6 for generic white and black. It's an enchantment. Creatures you control get a +1/+1, and creatures your opponents control get a -1/-1. Pay 4 to generic white and a black. Exile target card from opponent's graveyard. If it was a creature card, you create a 1/1 white and black spirit token with flying. Rakdos Gilgate and the spirit token. Alright. Next pack. Oh, we got a petitioner. Alright, we got a Gate Colossus, Wall of Lost Thoughts, Sentinel Mark, and our rare is Simic Ascendancy. Cost 2, green and blue, it's an enchantment. Pay 3, generic, green and blue, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, put that many growth counters on it. Simic Ascendancy. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Simic Ascendancy has 20 or more growth counters on it, you win the game. Alright. Alright. I need to work on not hitting my camera. Bankrupt in Blood, Dovin's Acuity, Scrabbling Claws, and our rare is Awaken the Erstwall. Cost 5, 3 generic and 2 black, sorcery. Each player discards all cards in their hand, then creates that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Azorius Guildgate and Ooze token. Alright. Daggercaster, Cavalcade of Calamity, Forbidding Spirit, and our rare is Electro Dominance. Cost X and 2 red. Instant, Electro Dominance deals X damage to any target. You may cast a card with converted mana cost X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Oh, and a foil Galloping Lizarog. Alright. We got a Gate Colossus, Clear the Stage, Forbidding Spirit, and our rare is, yes! Hydrocrasis. Costs X, green and a blue. It's a Jellyfish Hydra Beast. Whenever you cast this spell, you gain half X life and draw half X cards. Round down each time. Fly in and trample. Hydrocrisis enters the battlefield with X11 counters on it. Yes, that is awesome. I need one more to complete a play set. Maybe I'll pull a foil one in this. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright. Sphinx of New Prov. Orzhov Enforcer. Incubation Incongruity. And our rare is Sphinx of Foresight. Cost 4, 2 generic, 2 blue. Sphinx. You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do, scry 3 at the beginning of your first upkeep. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. Rakdos Guildgate and a zombie token. Alright. We gotta clear the stage. Incubation and Incongruity. Regenesis, and our rare is Bedeck and Bedazzle. It's a split card. Bedeck costs 2 hybrid red or black. Target creature gets a +3/-3 until end of turn. Bedazzle costs 6 for generic black and a red. Destroy target non-basic land. Bedazzle deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Alright. Got a Shark to Crab. Rumbling Ruin. Clan Guild Mage. And our rare is another mythic. Seraph of the Scales. Cost 4, 2 generic, white and a black. It's an angel. Flying. Pay 1 white. Seraph of the Scales gains Vigilance until end of turn. Pay 1 black. Seraph of the Scales gains Death Touch until end of turn. Afterlife 2. It's a 4/3. Alright. Also, I would love to get some breeding pools and stomping grounds. And the blue-white one, I can't remember its name at the moment. Alright, we got a Selhana Wayfinder, Clamor Shaman, Carnival Carnage, and our rare is Font of Agonies. It's 1 black enchantment. Whenever you pay life, put that many blood counters on Font of Agony. Pay 2, 1 generic and a black. Remove 4 blood counters from Font of Agony. Destroy target creature. Alright, and oh, we got a foil. Spike Wheel Acrobat. Alright. Move these up a bit. Alright. Okay. Zeraltar Goblin. Code of Constraint. Dovin's Acuity. And our rare is Judith the Scourge Diva. Cost 3, 1 generic black and a red. Legendary creature, human shaman. Other creatures you control get a +1/+0. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Judith the Scourge Diva deals 1 damage to any target. Guildgate and a beast token. I also wouldn't mind getting the Domray Planeswalker. There we go. Oh, Petitioners. Been a while since we got one of them. Alright, we got a High Alert, Trollbred Guardian, Syndicate Guildmage, and our rare is Absorb. Cost 1 white and 2 blue. Instant, counter target spell, you gain 3 life. Alright. Alright, we got Orzhov Racketeers, 10th Street Dodger, Sky Tether, and our rare is Rampage of the Clans. Cost 4, 3 generic and a green. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller creates a 3/3 green centaur creature token. Rally to Battle, Acrobat, Gates Ablaze, and our rare is Zagana Utopian Speaker. Cost 4, 2 generic and a green and a blue. Legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard. When Zagana Utopian Speaker enters the battlefield, if you control another creature with a 1/1 counter on it, draw a card. Pay a 6, 4 generic, a green and a blue. Adapt 4, put 4 1/1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has trample. Alright. Gruul Beastmaster, Orzhov Enforcer, Cult Guildmage, and our rare is Mirror March. Cost 6, 5 generic and a red, enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, flip a coin until you lose a flip. For each flip you win, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. And we've got a foil Watchful Giant. So, I'm really excited for the next set. I know a lot of people are thinking Super Friends might just ruin Standard, but we'll see. Alright, we got Eyes Everywhere, Junk Troller, Essence Capture, and our rare is Nikia of the Old Ways. Cost 5, 3 generic, a red and a green. Legendary creature, Centaur Druid. You can't cast non-creature spells. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. It's 5/5. Alright. Yeah. I'm really actually looking forward to the fact that we're going to have 2 colorless planeswalkers in that set. Oh, we got another petitioner. Alright. Ugin and Karn. We got Angelic Exaltation, Sphinx of New Prov, Fireblade Artist, and our rare is Tithe Taker. Cost 2, 1 generic and a white. It's a human soldier. During your turn, spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast, and abilities your opponents activate cost 1 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. Afterlife 1. Alright. Alright. Got Ministrate of Obligation, Pitless Pontiff, Cavalcade of Calamity, and our rare is Gutter Bones. Cost 1 black. Skeleton Warrior. Gutter Bones enters the battlefield tap. Pay 2. 1 generic and a black. Return Gutter Bones from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only during your turn and only if opponent lost life this turn. Okay. That's a very dark token. I just realized. It's hard to see the features on it. Alright. Frilled Mystic, Rakdos Firewheeler, Orzhov Enforcer, and our rare is Gruul Spellbreaker. Costs 3, 1 generic, a red and a green, Ogre Warrior. It's got Riot, Trample, and as long as your turn, you and Gruul Spellbreaker have Hexproof. We got Screaming Shield, Windstorm Drake, Gatebreaker Ram, and our rare is Rick's Mighty Reveler. Cost 2, a generic and a red, Human Shaman. Spectacle cost 4, 2 generic, a black and a red. When mixed from Mighty Reveler enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. If Rick's Mighty Reveler spectacle cost was paid, instead discard your hand, draw 3 cards. Alright. We got another Angel Exaltation, Dispose and Deploy, Spire Mangler, and our rare is Deputy of Detention. Cost 3, 1 generic, a white and a blue. Vidalcan Wizard. When Deputy of Detention enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls, and all other non-land permanents that player controls with the same name as that permanent, till Deputy of Detention leaves the battlefield. Oh, and we got a foil rare. Immolation Shaman. Cost 2, 1 generic and a red. Vishano Shaman. Whenever a opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land that isn't a mana ability, Immolation Shaman deals 1 damage to that player. Pay 5, 3 generic and 2 red. Immolation Shaman gets a +3/+3 and gains Menace until end of turn. Alright. Put it there. Alright. I did notice that on the stained glass art that Dovin Bond art, he only has 5 fingers on his hands instead of his normal 6. Oh, we got a Biogenic Upgrade, Gateway Sneak, Blood Mist Infiltrator, and a rare is Glass of the Guild Pack. Cost 2, it's an artifact. Multicolored creatures you control get a +2/+2. +1/+1. Sorry. And we got a Dominating Emblem. Gateway Sneak, Cry of the Carnarium, Gates Ablaze, and our rare is Kaya's Wrath. Cost 4, 2 white, 2 black, sorcery, destroy all creatures. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you control that were destroyed this way. And another foil, Sphinx's Insight. Alright, not a single Shockland in this so far. I'm getting a little disappointed there. I really would love to have some more of them. Alright. We got another Zoltar Ta Goblin, Vindictive Vampire, Essence Capture, and Guardian Project. Cost 4, 3 generic and a green. Enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control, or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. Alright, Basilic Bellhunt, Wilderness Reclamation, Cry of the Carnarium, and another Gruul Spellbreaker. Alright, we already went over that. And a foil Cry of the Carnarium. Okay. Started hitting into the foils there. Oop, I'm getting into the uncommons there. Galloping Lizrog, Screaming Shield, Sentinel Mark, and Plaza of Harmony. It's a land. When Plaza of Harmony enters the battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, you gain 3 life. Tap for colorless. Add 1 mana of any type that a gate you control could produce. Alright. We got Eyes Everywhere. Senate Guildmage. Spirit of the Spires. And our rare is Incubation Druid. Cost 2, generic and a green. Elf Druid. Add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. If Incubation Druid has a 1/1 counter on it, add 3 mana of that type instead. Pay 5, 3 generic and 2 green. Adapt 3. It's a 0/2. Oh, I got a play set of those now. So, alright. Shunder Shaman, Orzhov Enforcer, Cult Guildmage, and our rare is Judith, Scourge Diva, yet again. Another duplicate. Alright. On to the last stack here, which I've actually pulled a little bit from, so we're more than 2/3 of the way through. Alright. There we go. I think that's like a $3 uncommon. Rhythm of the Wilds. Rumbling Ruin. Clan Guildmage. And our rare is Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Cost 2, 1 generic and a black. Human Cleric. Sacrifice 2 other creatures. Any number of target players each lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature. You add 2 black and draw a card. And we got another foil. Titanic Brawl. Alright. This is quite sad if I don't get a single dual land. Alright. Frilled Mystic. Blood Mist Infiltrator. Coda Constraint. And our rare is Smothering Tithe. Cost 4, 3 generic and a white. Enchantment. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If that player doesn't, you create a colorless treasure artifact token with sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. We haven't hit very many mythics either. It was like, what is that, 2, 3? Archway Angel. Mortify. Scrabbling Claws. And our rare is Benthic Biomancer. Cost 1 blue. It's a Merfolk Wizard Mutant. Pay 2, a generic and a blue. Adapt 1. Whenever a 1/1 counter is put on Benthic Biomancer, draw a card, then discard a card. Alright. Consecrate, Consume, 10 Street Dodger, Sky Tether, and our rare is Bedevil. Costs 3, 2 black and a red. Instant, destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Alright. High Alert. Spire Mangler. Carnival Carnage. Here's a mythic. Memorizing Benthid. Cost 5, 3 generic, 2 blue. Octopus. When Memorizing Benthid enters the battlefield, create 2 0/2 blue illusion creature tokens with whenever this creature blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Memorize Thing Benthed has hexproof as long as you control an illusion. Alright. Shark to Crab, Combine Guildmage, Wilderness Reclamation, and our rare is Tasev Karlov. Cost 4, 2 generic and white and a black. Legendary creature, Human Advisor. If a creature dying causes a trigger ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Creature tokens you control have Vigilance and Lifelink. Yeah. Alright. Rakdos Firewheeler, Daggercaster, Junk Troller, and Ravnica Worm. Cost 6, 3 generic, red, and 2 green. It's a worm. Riot. When Ravager Worm enters the battlefield, choose up to 1. Ravager Worm fights target creature you don't control. Destroy target land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability. There's our 4th mythic. Alright, down to 2 packs left. Let's hopefully we get something good. Some lands would be good in the rare spot, other than that one lame land that gives you 3 life. Balrak, Clan Crusher, Trollbred Guardian, Combine Guildmage, and yes, Breeding Pool. The Forest Island. Tap for green or blue. As Breeding Pool enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters battlefield tapped. Alright. Last pack. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, this pack is being trouble. Biogenic Upgrade, Sphinx of the Guild Pact, Macabre Mockery, and our rare is Pestilent Spirit. Costs 3, 2 in a black, Menace Death Touch. Instant sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. And that's it. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that box opening. If you did, hit that like, share, and don't be afraid to comment. Well, that's it for this. Good luck with your pack openings, and I'll see you in the next video.